All right, hello, we are back. We got a brand new setup. I got a game table, I got a camera above the game table, and today I'm going to be unboxing a new wrestling card game that I got in the mail. And I found this just searching online for wrestling card games. It is unique in that you have to buy the main expansions of the game off of eBay. Not expansions, but I guess sets off of eBay. And then there's some expansions that go along with it. But let's head to the table so we can take a look. This is the package it came in. Got it off of eBay. Now, the name of the game is Slam Wars. And you can find out more at slamwars.wordpress.com. But let's open this and we will check out Slam Wars here. Make sure I don't cut myself. And I ordered two different games. There we go. I ordered two different games and I think 4 expansions, maybe? I don't know. We shall see. So here we go. Got the package open. We've got a letter in here. And it's a little personal letter from Glenn McMahon of Slam Wars that is about the expansion packs. And holy moly. Wow, these are cool. These expansion packs are really, really neat. Let me scoot this forward here as I smack into the table. All right, so we've got the 2 games right there and then 4 expansion packs. Look at how these are packed. These are so cool. The way that they are packed. So these are the main game. We'll put the expansion packs over here for 1 second. These boxes are the main game, and there's a ton of these. There's a bunch of different ones you can get for different territories. So this is Wrestling Legends of New York. So based on the territory that existed through the 1940s to the 1990s. So basically WWF. And then Slam Wars wrestling card game, Wrestling Legends of Tennessee. So this is the Tennessee set here. So let's open this one first. They're very well shrink wrapped. I'm very excited about these expansion packs. The way that these are, the way that they're packaged. I haven't seen like an indie game kind of package like that before. All right, so there we go. There is that one. And might as well just open this one since we're here. And the Tennessee one. All right. But I am going to open... Well, let's open the Tennessee one first. All right, so we'll put this over here. And this box, let's see if we can get it open here. Now, I looked up how to play it. I have never played this game, and I kind of looked up how to play it. So we can do a little sample of how to play it. So here's the instruction book that comes on the inside here. Slam Wars wrestling card game. Looks like it's pretty simple instructions on how to play. And there's different, grudge matches and things like that. Now, you do have to play this, like the real way to play is that you play with somebody else. You have somebody else you're playing the game with, but you are able to play it solo. So if we look at these cards, so here we have the wrestler cards. Now here's the thing about this game, and I will be totally honest about this game. Are these licensed pictures? Because these are actual pictures of different people. There you go. Now you know why I bought the set, the Tennessee set. And Jimmy Hart, Andy Kaufman. See, that is an actual picture. It's a little stylized art of Jimmy Hart, but I don't know if they're licensed to be in this game, and that's kind of why I wanted to snap it up, because I was like, are these going to be around? I don't know. And then these are the different cards for the different matches. So we'll put that over there. Here's the other wrestler cards. Get them out here. So just the legends of, Tennessee. I mean, this is the greatest legend wrestling card game ever if they've got all these licenses. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to make any judgments, but and here's the championship card that the champion wins. All right, so this is, and of course, if you buy these different sets, they're all compatible. The game is compatible against, you can play wrestlers from here against wrestlers from the wrestling card game, or the other sets. So you can have people from Tennessee take on people from New York for an ultimate battle of supremacy. So here we go, instruction book again. I'm sure this is pretty much the same instruction book. It's got the Slam Wars website on the address. There you go. Hulk Hogan Demolition. So if we take out, get that last card out of there in a second. And you can see it's got the championship card here. Get that out. There we go. Okay. So again, this is the wrestling, the New York wrestling one. Demolition, Hart Foundation, Bushwhackers, Islanders, Strikeforce, Stud and Bundy, Money Incorporated, Rougeau Brothers, Natural Disasters, Beverly Brothers, Nikolai Volkov. There you go. It's like everybody's in here, managers, announcers. These are booster cards, so they can affect the match. And then there's finisher cards as well. And then those are the match cards. I don't know if I'm using the correct terminology. So here's the solo wrestlers, as you can see. So a good mix from like the 80s all the way through to the 90s of, different characters. Andre the Giant, there's the championship card right there. All right, so the way that you do this, I'm going to give a kind of a brief overview of how you play the game. I may be skipping over a couple rules, and if I am, then I apologize. But let's see here. I just want to make sure that I'm dealing with that. To begin a game, remove the championship belt card. This will be awarded to the player that wins the event. Separate the remaining cards according to the color of the back of the cards. Wrestlers, tag teams. You should now have 4 piles of cards. Shuffle each pile face down. You are now ready to play. All right, so the championship card we will set over to the side over here. And, well, all those cards have the same color back. So those are all the blue ones. Those are all the gray ones. Those are all the boosters. And those are all the tag teams. All right, so we'll shuffle each of these. Just give a quick shuffle here. I can probably shuffle them more thoroughly, but a quick shuffle. Tag teams here. Not as many tag teams, so my shuffling skills will be put to the test here on these tag teams. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. These are the stipulation cards. So that's what they're called. They're not called match cards. They're called stipulations. These are the different stipulations for the different matches, and I'll show you what that means. There you go. All right, and then the boosters. Here we go. Here's the boosters. There's not a lot of strategy to this game. I mean, there is strategy, but there's not a lot of like, you know, you're not going to see like all the different moves that happen in matches. Basically, you're just going to see who won the match. That's what this is about. All right, so we have these. Put them over here. Now, let me just show you the basic way of how to play. Now, if we were actually going to play it, we were going, you would deal, each player gets 5 wrestlers, 3 tag teams, and 2 boosters. Okay, but I just want to show you basically how to play the game. So you would get all those different cards, and then you would decide where to put them. But, so here we go. We're going to put this card down here. And let's say we'll just do a standard wrestling match. I'm going to give this, I'm going to slide it down so you can see. All right, so we have 2 wrestler cards, and normally what you would do is you would put, you know, a bunch of these all out, and you would get your cards, and you would look to see what the matches are. So this match is I don't know all these, I think this is success. This is how frequently this wrestler or tag team would win. So we've got different symbols here. We've got success, endurance, strength, technician, hardcore. Okay. And then there's also finishing moves and boosters, but we'll get into that in a second. So here you go. And basically it's, you just turn over the card and you see which card wins. But you know, we're just doing one match here. Normally you would be doing, if you're playing with somebody else, or you can, this is kind of the solo way to play. You would play it, you know, whichever one got the most wins. So we turn it over here. I have, Andre the Giant. He has a 90 on his, what is that called? Success. He's got a 90 on his success. So pretty high. So this card would have to beat a 90 in order to beat Andre the Giant. And it's Jim Powers, and Jim Powers has a 67. So he does not beat Andre the Giant. Pretty real-world example there. And so Andre the Giant wins the match. All right? So that's the basic way how to play, but the way that you would do it is 5 wrestlers, 3 tag teams, and 2 boosters, and then 7 stipulation cards face up. So it's kind of best of 7. But we're going to do, let's see, we're going to do just best of 5. I don't think I really have enough room to lay out 7. I might. Oh, we're getting a lot of grudge matches here. Now, the grudge matches is where the math comes in, and where I may have to use a calculator. So these are grudge matches. Actually, I think you only want to do the first, third, and 6th matches of the evening will be tag team matches, and the remaining ones will be one-on-one contests. Okay, so we will say, what did that say? There was the 1st, 3rd, and 6th. So we'll say these 2 will be tag team matches. So I'm going to put a random tag team there. That's the opponents, my opponents. Let me center these up a little bit more so we can see them. A tag team chain match. And then I'm going to pick 2 tag teams. And then the rest are going to be solo matches. All right, and so I get 3. There we go. So what you do is you would, kind of plan out, like, you want somebody. So for this one, this is hardcore. We want somebody in this slot who has a very hardcore rating that is going to beat this card's hardcore title, right? So, for example, this is like a tag team slot. I would say Demolition. Demolition is the one I would get there because I would assume that they are good at hardcore matches. So this first one is tag teams. So as we look here, the British Bulldogs have a 68 hardcore. Strike Force only has a 60. But I'm looking at my other one, too, which is a hardcore and strength. And British Bulldogs here have a 95 for their strength and a 68 for the hardcore. So I think I'm going to put the British Bulldogs there. I can just leave this up because I'm not. Normally you would keep this secret. You would put them face down. And I'm going to put Strike Force over here. So, Grudge match, Iron Man. Well, that's an interesting... I'm going to swap this out because I'm not 100% sure on how to play that card. So I will put that there. So it's a ladder match, and it is between... the seventh phase, you now have a set of order for the slam. Okay. Sorry, I'm just making sure. This is the first time I'm playing it. So, all right. So this one is a ladder match. We want somebody who has a high star rating and a high success rating. The star rating is Technician. Brooklyn Brawler. I don't know how much of a technician he is. Dino Bravo has a 75 in Technician and then an 87 in... success. So he might be a good option to put there. And then the Undertaker. The Undertaker has a 95 success and an 86 hardcore. So I actually think he'd be good here. And then we got, this is a Lumberjack match, which is strength and success. So he's got a 72 and an 80. Which one here? 71. I think we'll put Dino Bravo there. And we'll put Brooklyn Brawler. I don't have high hopes for the Brooklyn Brawler winning his match. But I actually feel, well, it depends. I feel confident about these three. I don't feel as confident about those two. Now, we're not going to use these, but I think if the rules say that you can get 2 boosters. So you get 2 boosters out of this deck. And I would be able... That's if you're playing with the full 7. So, well, let's just put a booster somewhere on their card, and I will pick a booster here. And Finisher, Crushing Moves. You may play this card with any wrestler or tag team who has a finisher with the same color background as this. I don't have anyone. Let me see if I can get... Okay, so Earl Hebner. Ring the bell. Play this referee, wrestler, or tag team to win this match by DQ. So this is like an automatic win for you. Yeah, Earl Hebner. So I think I'm going to put him there. Although, I don't know if there can be DQs in a grudge match. But let's see. All right, so here we go. So we're looking at hardcore. Strike Force has a 60. They're not that great of a hardcore team. And they're going up against Money Incorporated that has a 74. So Strike Force loses, and I am down 1. All right, we move on to our next match, which is the Star Big Boss Man. So he has a 50 and then an 86. So he's only 1 better than the Brooklyn Brawler. But he's much better in success rate than the Brooklyn Brawler. But if I play this card, play this referee with a wrestler or tag team to win this matchup by DQ. So, I don't know. It's a ladder match. I'm going to win it by DQ. Let me see. Let me make sure that grudge matches can be... grudge matches. 6 of the stipulation cards are grudge matches. These are specialty matches combine multiple categories. Instead, your wrestler or tag team must defeat the opponent in 3 of 5 of the category. Okay. Oh, that's the tag team one. That was that other tag team one. I'm not 100% sure I'm playing this right. I haven't read it, but this is what I think. So, I don't know if I won that match. So, my next match we have is a chain match, and it is strength and hardcore. And so strength, we've got a 95 here and a 68 here. So you want, and this is the total. The total. Oh no. Oh no. So we have, let's see, they beat us. We beat them by 20 here, but they beat us. So this is where I got to do the math. So I'm not, listen, I'm a puppeteer. I'm not a math major. So we got 92 plus 85 is 177. These are 92 plus 85, 177 for Stud and Bundy. For the British Bulldogs, we have 95 plus 68, 163. So Stud and Bundy will win that match. And we are woefully behind. And they've got a booster on the next thing. All right, so Dino Bravo here. This is a lumberjack match, which is strength and success. So I'm going to add these up right away. So 93 plus 87 equals 180. So whoever this team is, they have to beat 180 with their skills. So let's just turn over the card first. Oh no, Diesel here. He definitely beats in hardcore, but he does not beat in strength. He's just a little bit weaker than Dino Bravo. So let's see. We've got 85 plus 90, which is 175. So Dino Bravo is winning by 5, but let's see what this booster is. Finisher, impact moves. You may play this card with any wrestler or tag team that has a finisher with the same color background as this tile. So he does have it. Jackknife Powerbomb. That means a finisher, if I'm remembering correctly, a finisher wins. That it doesn't matter what the the finishers. If both players choose to play a finisher, let's see. Just like professional wrestling moves, the finisher moves are used to end the match. In Slam Wars, they allow you to win your matchup regardless of the ratings. So there you go. So I've already completely lost this event. You, the viewer, or whoever is my opponent, is winning. And then here we go. This is my chance to redeem myself with The Undertaker. So he's got a 95 and an 86, which should be pretty good. 181. All right, so let's turn this over. Giant Gonzalez. What a matchup this is. What a matchup here. But 53 plus 85 is only 138, so The Undertaker will take it. So there you go. That is basically the thing. But this side won. They won, so they would get the championship belt, and the championship belt has on the back a champion's advantage that will help you for the next round. So there you go. There is Slam Wars. That is the basics of the game. As I said, you can mix and match these cards with the cards from other sets. So I could have some of these guys go into the the Memphis, Tennessee territory and take on the wrestlers there, and vice versa. You could do tournaments. You could do all that kind of good stuff with these. Now, before we wrap this up, because I'm actually going a little bit longer than I thought I was going to be going with this video, let's look at these booster packs. Let me get these back in here. I'll put the championship belt underneath here. So I guess Giant Gonzalez is the new champion of the the WWF. All right. Oops. Of course. I wonder if Andre could beat Giant Gonzalez. All right. So there you go. I don't know. It's a fun game. I am a little interested in the legality of using real wrestlers. That's but it's none of my business. I just bought the game. All right, so I have 4 booster packs, 4 expansion packs. So this is Wrestling of Legends of New York expansion pack 4. I think that's what I got, was just the ones from New York, because these were a little bit pricey. It's 18 extra cards for the game, but I wanted to get all of the New York ones for. And I think the reason I did this was because Jimmy Hart is a manager in the Memphis one, and I can just use him in there, but they also have a Jimmy Hart one, I believe, in here. So let's open up these packs, and let's see. And these are resealable. I think this is really cool. They've got these resealable packs here. Just trim that off right there. All right. Now, and the other thing about the expansions is they're not on the website. You have to email. Glenn and get the expansions through Glenn. So what I did was I ordered the 2 sets on eBay because that's where you order those, and then I emailed him and I said, hey, I just ordered 2 sets off of eBay. Can I pay you, and you pay through PayPal, for 4 expansion packs, and you can just include them with the order? And he was totally cool with that. He said yes. So the Genius, $1 Million Man, Repo Man, Erwin R. Shyster. So see, some of this is they split the tag teams up, so you have single wrestlers too. The Goon, Corporal Kirshner, Tom McGee, Nails, Power and Glory, Colossal Connection, the Godwins, the Smoking Guns, the Quebecers, the Gobbledygooker, Tim White, Virgil, Guitar, and the Philadelphia Spectrum. Play this venue with a wrestler or tag team to increase all stats by 5. So there you go. That is expansion pack 1. Here comes expansion pack 2. Oh. These are like, it's cool these are resealable. You can just put them up in here. Because these cards would not fit into the boxes. I think some of them will fit into the boxes if you take the instructions out. So here we go. Saba Simba. Hakushi. Red Rooster. Damien Demento. Crush. The British Bulldog. T.L. Hopper. Berserker, the Mega Powers, the Orient Express, Men on a Mission, Can-Am Connection, Rhythm and Blues, Mr. Fuji, Danny Davis, Todd Pettingill, Ring the Bell, and the Boston Garden. There you go. That's what's in expansion pack 2. Here's expansion pack 3. I'll trim that off later. Open these up. The Mountie, the Blue Blazer, Ted Arcidi, Mantar, Skinner, Adam Baum, Ahmed Johnson, Cousin Jr., The Machines, that's awesome, Allied Powers, Twin Towers, Young Stallions, The Bolsheviks, Frenchie Martin, Undertaker's Urn, Jesse the Body Ventura, Joey Morella, and an extra grudge match that is a casket match. So that's cool. The other ones did not have stipulations, but that one had a stipulation. I guess I'll keep these out. As we open up the final one here. So, overall, I mean, this is a fun game. I think it would be fun with another person. I think it's an easy game to someone maybe who doesn't necessarily like wrestling, and then because this is just adding up those numbers and seeing who wins, and there's no you don't have to know what a body slam is, you don't have to know what all technical wrestling moves are. So I do think that is a cool thing about it. Let's look at this last batch here. The Tonga Kid, King Haku, Man Mountain Rock, Max Moon, the Dumpster, Duke Drosy, Abe Schwartz, Isaac Yankum, the U.S. Express, South Pacific Connection, the Rockers, the Body Donnas, Well Done, Heavenly Bodies, Zeus. What's this guy doing here? Play this card with a wrestler or a tag team to win by outside interference. Sonny, Johnny Polo, Mike McGurk, and Jimmy Hart's Megaphone. There you go. All right, so yeah, I don't see this having the same replay value necessarily as Legends of Wrestling from Phil Singer Games, or even Face to the Mat, which I just started playing. But you can build a history with these cards, but it's just pretty much who wins, who doesn't win, that kind of thing. So I don't know. The replay value, I don't think, is going to be huge. I do like that you can kind of play it by yourself, but to really get that strategy, you do have to have another person. Anyway, that is Slam Wars by Slam Wars. I don't think they have a necessarily have a name. There we go. Is that right? There we go. Slam Wars. It's fun, and it definitely would be fun with some other, some friends, and there's a whole bunch of you, and if there was like 7 of you or whatever, you could each take a match, or I don't know how you do it, but still, a pretty cool, fun game. I love collecting wrestling games. If you would like me to actually set up and play out some matches with this, let me know, and I'm open to it. I just don't know how necessarily it goes with live streaming. Maybe we could do some interactive stuff or bring on a guest or something like that. But there you go. That is it. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon.